guys, it's Shell from Sweet Sin Soaps. Ooh, too close. Don't want all that closeness. Anyways, I'm on here again. I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, why does she want? What does she want now? No. But anyways, the reason why I'm on right now is because I had a question in regards to colorant. Hmm. Well, I have to say that I am not a very experienced person to talk about colorant of soap, especially of cold processed soap, because I find cold processed soap is a hit and a miss when it comes to coloring. Not all colors are going to stay the same. Some of them are going to morph. More than likely, you'll have a lot of morphing colors as you're trying to get what you want. But what I do know is that any soap that you make that is cold processed or melting pour, I believe too, is that if it has vanilla in it of any amount, your soap is going to start to darken a tan color. Now you could be a light tan, you could be a super dark tan. Okay, so that can cause your colors to morph also. So if you're making soap, you want to check if um, the fragrance that you are currently using has a vanilla scent to it. Got a cat on the back porch. I thought it was somebody out there, but it was a cat. But anyways, so that's something you want to check because I know that Vet Army Girl asked me in regards to her colors morphine. That could be one reason why is the vanilla. So in that instance, the best thing I could tell you to do is get a vanilla stabilizer. And for what I understand, Nature's Garden supplies or candlepro.com has, I believe, one of the best or better. I'm not haven't used it yet, so I'm just going based off what I've read. Theirs is pretty good, so you might want to give them a try. Again, I believe it's 1-to-1 ratio when you're using the vanilla stabilizer in your product. So that might help. Also, I am not a huge or a big user of titanium dioxide. Um, I've read and have been told that titanium dioxide helps. Well, blah, 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 okay, can't even talk today. Like that. Okay, that titanium dioxide kind of suppresses your soap as far as the bubblies. It kind of suppresses them. So I really and be truthful honest, I haven't had great success with titanium dioxide. So to me, you have to use a lot to achieve what you want, and it's costly. And to me, it's like what, I'd rather probably just buy the vanilla stabilizer because most of the time it's going to be the vanilla products that you want to keep light. So I don't know. If I sound all drab today, I'm so sorry. I've had a very busy Friday and Saturday, and I'm recuperating today. I don't. It's not drinking or anything. It's just all these family things going on. So I'm just a little wore out, and I have to wash dishes and make dinner still, even though it's only 5:45. Still, I still need to get dinner on. Hamburger helper tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So yeah. So titanium dioxide. If anybody out there who uses titanium dioxide on an everyday basis in your soap and you have great success with it, hey, please share the information with all of our new people, even with old people who may or may not use titanium dioxide, like me and like the Vet Army Girl, and other soap makers out there. Let us know some of the. Not we're not asking for your secrets, but we're just asking for you. How do you gain success with using the titanium dioxide? I wish I can let you or tell you what to do, but no. I know that when I did use it, I didn't mix it with any colors. It was just straight titanium dioxide in with the lye and the water, to see if it would do work better than just put it in with the oil. I believe titanium dioxide comes in two different. You can get it in two different types, one that's water soluble and one that's oil soluble. um, I don't know which one I got. I tried both ways, and when my soap was done and I cut it, you can still see the little bubbly, or the parts that didn't mix very well. So at that point, I was like, you know what, forget it. Um, I'll just go with, with turning brown and or whatever. Um, as she also had a question in regards to, she had mixed her titanium dioxide with some of her color, and when she went to add it to her soap, and with the final product, did not it was not a success, because I believe she was looking for a lighter purple. My thing is, and I don't know how you guys feel out there, but if I need a lighter color, I'm just going to use less of the color, or I'm going to order another mica that might be a lighter color of the color that I'm looking for. Um, there are so many colors of mica out there. You guys know in previous videos I talked about where I get mine from, and I like their product. I was just a little upset in regards to one of them, which was the neon purple. I thought I was going to get a beautiful bright purple. However, um, yeah, it was a pink. Okay, so yes, I was upset about that. Okay, I think that's the only one that didn't work out. Everything else been fine. But the pink color I do have has purple background colors, so you can see it kind of really, yeah. So anyways, it worked great when I made bath bombs though. So you got the pretty purple in that color, but I wanted it for soap, and it just didn't work out. And it was actually the neon color, I believe it was better for the high pH of soap making. So when it comes to coloring, you guys need to take notes. Can't stress more enough. Notes, notes, notes. Take notes. Take notes of every soap that you make. Take notes, because those are the only things you have to reference back to when you're wanting to produce another soap, or to use either the fragrance or the colorants or the oils or whatever. If you know what you've done previously, you won't make the same mistake. Okay, like me, the last soap I made, which was my one that smelled like bubble gum. Yeah, the recipe I used, I forgot and didn't know the reason why I did not like that recipe. So it's still soft after our, it's been about almost a month. It's still soft, and I don't know, and it's brown, yucky. It looks ugly. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. It's still sitting on the shelf. I don't even think I'm gonna. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. But anyways, um, yeah, that's pretty much what I have. Mix as far as mixing glycerin with the mica colors or the oxides, I do now. It makes it a lot easier when I'm pouring it into the soap to mix the colors together. I use about 2 teaspoons to an eighth of a teaspoon of color, and I mix it up, and I'm looking for what purple or pink or blue or yellow or green that I'm looking for. And then as I'm adding it to the soap, and that's pretty much, I do it at a thin trace, at a thin trace when I add the color, because this color is really not going to mess up. It's the fragrance that I wait to get a medium to a thick trace before I add the fragrance, and I'm about ready to pour, because sometimes you get issues. But anyways, um, and usually then I use a stick blender to mix it up. I know that when I stick blend the color into the batch of soap, it mixes very well instead of hand stirring. And I always add my colors before I add my fragrance. The reason being, you never know which fragrance you're going to add that is going to cause your soap to rise or to go quickly trace. And then you got a non-colored, and you're upset, mad, thick piece of junk sitting in the bottom of your bucket, or it's all riced out and you can't add color, then it looks crappy. So anyways, I think that's it. But again, you guys, let us know if you guys have any tricks of using titanium dioxide, and how to use it, because I researched and looked and I still don't get it, and I don't use it no more. It's just, yeah, but I do use mica colors and oxides, and again, those colors go a very long way when you're using, so you don't have to really use a lot, especially if you're using like the neon colors. You do get really bright, bright colors. Again, with cold processed soap, it your soap has a mind of its own. Once you pour it, once you add the color, once you add the fragrance, it will do its thing, and it may or may not come out to the color that you want. Um, if you let it gel, it's going to really lighten your colors up. I know that for sure because I believe, yeah, all mine. I don't know. That's just for me. That's what it's done to me. All my colors have coming out a lot lighter than when I have added them. So, and that's another reason why I don't gel my soaps. Other than that, I use goat's milk, and if you use goat milk or if you use any kind of milk product, um, and you let it gel, it's gonna darken. So, um, gel soap equals with milk or honey. Um, it's going to darken. It's going to morph your color. So, um, it's a demon. It's a mean thing out there. I'm telling you that cold processed soap. It has a mind of its own. Once you pour it, it does its thing. There are, so anyways, let us know, you guys. Hit us up. Let us know. Post in the comments. Do a video. Let us know, what works for you. Don't be afraid. We're not going to steal your ideas. We just want help in how to use titanium dioxide, how you use it to have success, or mica color, and if it's better to buy the dry mica colors, or is it better to buy the ones that are in glycerin. How much you use per pound. I do it. Mine is eyeballed. If I pour it in, I'm looking to see if it's getting the color that I want. That's close to it. I might pour it a little bit darker because I know once I go and I let it sit and put it to bed, it may or may not come out dark or light. So I go a little bit heavier on the color in hopes that I get the color that I want. So with that, I'm going to close, and if I didn't answer your question correctly, Vet Army Girl, send me a PM, and I'll try again. And for all y'all out there, happy soaping. I need to get back to soaping because I haven't done anything. I think I got some lint in my hair. Oh, okay. And I'm going to sing you deuces and peace, you guys, and have a good evening and a wonderful Valentine's Day. Talk to you guys later. Bye.